Hello! Hi! Welcome to this tutorial. It's a pajama special and it's for a very special song also, a song called Love Is All. It's going to be really easy for the beginners but also quite a bit for the people who want to go a bit more in depth with this song. It's a great song and the clip of it, the YouTube video you need to check out because there's a frog that plays the guitar that transforms itself into a singing plant, and then there's a big ball with lots and lots of insects and animals, and everybody's invited, and it's beautiful. Sounds like this. Everybody's got to live together. All the people got to understand. So love your neighbor like you love your brother. This song is actually from a big rock opera called The Butterfly Ball and the Grasshopper's Feast. And it was written by Roger Glover, mostly. And he brought all of his friends, this guy, he was the bassist from Deep Purple, and the guy singing on this song, for example, was one of his buddies called Ronnie James Dio, and he was the singer of Black Sabbath, I mean the second singer, after can't remember the other one. But it's actually a song written by a guy called Eddie Harrin, who was a buddy of the guy on the bass who used to play for Deep Purple. Anyway, all of this was inspired by a book written by Alan Aldridge, and his book, called The Butterfly Ball and the Grasshopper's Feast, was inspired by a poem by William Roscoe about 200 years ago. It's all about kids going to observe and watch the insects as they gather for the big party. And actually, you can download the document for this lesson with the tabs and the lyrics, and I've also put the more than 200-year-old poem with the original pictures of that in that document. So it's a complete document for the very complete lesson that is coming right up. So here are the chords, just so you know, if you're a beginner you don't need to use all of these. You can play the verse and the chorus with very, very simple chords, nothing very difficult. But because of the way the song is written, I thought I might add a couple of ways to play C and F. You see, we have a different C and a different F. That's because the song is really made by the bass line in the song, which is everybody's got to live, and the bass line is doom 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 doom. So it's an ascending scale. That's why I've written the ukulele chords to actually mirror that ascending scale on the second string, do 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 do, which is why we have a special C, which is open third, fourth, third, third, and a special F, which is 5 5 5 3, and that way we can play. And on the bottom string you can hear do 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 do. But again, if you're new to the ukulele, you don't have to do that. You can still enjoy the song with the normal chords. We're going to have a look at the B, E, A, D a little bit later, but let's jump into the verse and join all these happy frogs, insects and arachnids, because I think they're not insects technically. Some people get a bit touchy about these things, so staying on the safe side here. A little word about the strumming just in the verse. All you have to do is strum down like this. And make sure that you mute the strings so that it doesn't ring like this. But if you want, but you can also strum it like this. It's kind of okay. And in the chorus, it's down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You got it. So let's start with the little introduction, although we will have a look at those particular chords later, and then let's jump straight to the verse. 2, 3, 4. Everybody's got to live together. All the people got to understand. So love your neighbor like you love your brother. Come on and join the band. Well, just a little word here. You can see when the chords, the C, G and all of that, when they land on top of nothingness, when they land before words, that means that of course you play them and then the lyrics start. So on the first one, it's not everybody's got to live, it's C. Everybody, you see, because the everybody, the word, comes after where the C is vertically. And it's the same thing on the second part of the first verse. Well, all you need is love and understanding. Ring the bell and let the people know we're so happy and we're celebrating. Come on and let your feelings show. You see, the G is on the come on. The first G was come on and join the band, but here it's come on and let your feelings show. 2, 3, 'cause love is all. Love is all. Love is all. Can't you hear the call? Oh, love is all you need. Love is all you need at the butterfly ball. And that's the end of the first chorus, and then it goes straight to. So that's a B7, which is basically your whole finger across the second frets and your middle finger on the second string, on the fret above that laid down finger. And then E is 4, 4, 4, 2. A is easy, and then D, which is 2, 2, 2 open. And then back to the verse. Ain't you happy that we're all together at the ball in nature's countryside? And although we're wearing different faces, nobody wants to hide. So you see, all the C's, they land before the lyric. So, ain't you happy that we're all together? But the G at the end is on the nobody wants to hide, because nobody wants to hide. It's the butterfly's ball and the grasshopper's feast. Everybody wants, to be seen and to enjoy the, small insects' company. Anyway, nobody wants to hide, and love is all, and all is love, and it's easy. Yes, it's so easy. And here, I must say something very important, because I need to turn the page, and it's that make sure you prepare your pages in advance, so you don't have to do that in the middle of the song. At the butterfly ball, where love is all, and it's so easy. And here there's again the B7, E, D, B7, E, I'm forgetting one, A, D, except here it's not in this rhythm, top, 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 top. It's in a very clear sort of waltzing movement, top, pop, pop, dip, pop, pop, which is a 6/8, and the tabs are in the description for this part, and you can play it like this. Very waltzy, you see? All the insects are dancing. Oh, the grasshopper loves this one. He's got very big legs. That's fairly easy to waltz. And then you can improvise the violin voice over that one. Anyway, if you're with a violinist, I recommend you play it probably 8 times or something like this, really to get an improvisation going. If you're alone, I think twice is fine. Or you can improvise vocally the violin, but it's quite tricky. And then when you arrive at the end, just play a D, a G, when you've got enough of the improvisation, and then you're off. All you need is love and understanding. Hey, ring the bell and let the people know we're so happy and we're celebrating. Let your feelings show. Love is all. And then the last chorus goes on for quite a while. Feel free to improvise lyrics for that last one and really have fun with it, to really sing your heart out, because it's really a beautiful song. The original that is on YouTube, it's actually sung in C also, same as this key, meaning you can play along to the original song with your ukulele. But the singer, Ronnie Dio, which we've mentioned, he actually sings it a whole octave higher, which everybody's got to live together, which I will not do, and I shouldn't have done. So in the tabs I've written two little melodies that can go over the set of 4 chords B, 7, E, A, D. The first one is actually a descending pattern, and the second one in the middle of the song is an ascending, which means going down to up, from down to up, ascending pattern. So the first one from top to bottom. And the second one in the middle of the song from Ain't you happy that we're all together? Well, there you go. Have fun with this one. It's really enjoyable to play, and it's got a very, very beautiful message. Actually, fun fact about this. You know, I've told you Roger Glover wrote this inspired by a book by a guy called Alan, who wrote it inspired by a poem by a guy called William. And the first insect that is mentioned in that particular poem is a beetle. And actually the song is inspired by the Beatles' All You Need Is Love. Wow, spooky. The loop is looped. The loop has been looped. And because it's my video and I do what I want, last chorus once more. Let your feelings show. Love is all. Yes, love is all. At the butterfly ball. Love is big, love is small, love is free, love is all. At the butterfly ball. When your back's to the wall, when you're starting to fall, you've got someone to lean on. Love is everything, it can make you sing. At the butterfly ball, love is all. Thanks for watching till the end. Remember to download the song sheet that is in the description with the poem and all the tabs. And of course, remember to subscribe. Then we can all be together like insects going to a feast, and we'll dance and we'll waltz, and then the spider will be there and the bees, but they'll behave. The spider's actually the one helping me out with my online content. Yeah, she's very good with web